Cedar Avenue, Paulsboro. On behalf of the membership of the Building Sport Fire Company, I'd like to thank you for allowing us to attend the Fireman's Convention with the truck. It came back in one piece. It kept unguarded this year. And we won first place with the truck 3 years in a row. We'd like to thank you again for your assistance. And we also took third place in Woodbury Saturday night. And we're not sure if your truck won or if our truck won, but one of the trucks won third place.
Sure.
But again, 3 years in a row, state champions, little town of Paulsboro. So
Well done, Brian. Well done. Barry's next, and Mark, and Bob wants to come up. All right. Barry for 8821 here with Polk Avenue. First, I'd like to thank the mayor, Councilman Zadowski, and Councilman Giovanetti for attending our public safety forum that was sponsored by the Paulsboro Local Association this past Saturday. We really appreciate you being there. It meant a lot to us. I also want to acknowledge the demolition of 3 properties here in the town. Joyceland referred to one of them. There were 2 others in the area too that have been demolished. We're very happy to see that. It's a good thing because they do nothing to cause blight in our neighborhoods, and I know that the 4th is ready to come down. I want to talk tonight about the 276 West Buck. That's another blighted property that needs to come down. Where do we stand with that right now? Well, Barry, that one by else on? Yeah. It's in the works. It's in the works. Okay. Yeah, it's a little touchy still on ownership, but we think it's in the works. It's going to be in the next batch, but I don't know if it's not next week. But it's in the works. And I also wanted to ask a few questions. I've seen in the paper that you have adopted a anti-graffiti ordinance. That's correct. I wasn't here to attend that meeting. I was here, but I believe I left there on. I just had a couple of questions. One, it seems like you're holding the owners on the property owner of where this graffiti is taking place, and that property owner, I'm sure, isn't going to be graffitiing his own property. So why is the property owner being held accountable for this graffiti? The property owner is only accountable to the point that, unfortunately, that impacted person has got to get it off, get it covered up in some fashion. Because the one thing we know about graffiti, and this is a direction of the state movement of how to handle graffiti and state statute that directs us this way. Because I got hit with graffiti at the studio last week, and I covered it because key is for those people who do graffiti, they want to be seen. So the most effective way is to first take a picture of it, because the police department will tell certain things, and there are certain characteristics, and it leads them to certain places. But it's the property owner's responsibility to take it off. And I realize it's a burden, but you defeat the graffiti artists by taking away their work as quickly as possible for their no benefit of public show. And that's the theme of it. So it's unfortunate the person gets hit 2 ways. First, your property gets hit, and second, you got to get it off. So that's the reason for it. All right. That doesn't mean that the person who did it isn't pursued, because pictures are taken. Like I photographed mine, and at some point it'll show up eventually. Somebody gets caught. Like when Hurricanes got hit, they were in there, peak time in there within 48 hours, gone, clean, done. So it doesn't mean it wasn't pursued, but that's the reason for that. Yeah, well, personally, I'm concerned because now I have that 6-foot vinyl privacy fence all around my home now, and it could be a perfect target for people there. Well, let's hope it's not, because let's just hope it's not. And this might seem a little bit odd because it's coming from the other side. I'm wondering why you give the property owner, again, why does he have 90 days to get that, to remedy that graffiti? When my question is, that seems like an awful long time, 90 days. I mean, what if there's something gang-related? What if there's something obscene written on these buildings or wherever it could be? Well, 90 days just seems like a long time. There's compromise in how these things are struck. That's what the state guideline is. They're the parameters we have to work in. We're going to contact that property owner immediately, and as evidenced by when we had that brief spat, we're really very fortunate in Paulsboro in general on graffiti. Others are hit much harder than we are on a regular basis. Every once in a while you get a little bit of renegade activity. So the responsible owner is going to get it all sooner, but the guideline from the state, the limitations of the state statute put us in that time frame. So that doesn't mean, Barry, we won't move aggressively and get it all. Well, you just said that the key phrase there was responsible owner. We know that we have a lot of unresponsible owners here in this borough, and 90 days, I mean, I see the way they use the system as far as keeping their properties maintained. They'll go 2 months before they have to get out there and do anything. And, that's where my concerns are. I mean, of course, somebody like me, it can happen to my property, I'll be honest, and property owners in this borough who are just the opposite. They go, don't use the system, and 90 days seems like a lot, but, all right, thank you.
Okay, who was next? Mark, you next, and Bob, you next.
Mark Camp, 250 West Broad Street. First, old business, Paulsboro Day. I'd like to thank the mayor and council for their support. It's in our best change in venue, and we're getting a day on location. It's very much appreciated. Also, the support of the borough workers, and especially the Paulsboro Police Department, and Sergeant Green, all your help make it, all your efforts help make it a wonderful day. Second, the new business, finishing the Range Lighthouse Society. October 18th to 19th is New Jersey Lighthouse Weekend, and we then will be finishing one of the tours. And I'd like to let the mayor and council stop by and see the tourism in action in Paulsboro. Also, the New County magazine just came out, and we're featured in that as we were in AAA magazine early in the month.
Thank you. And well done to the